Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Samir Thapa and I am here with my student ID is BMW2001. I'm here with my friends Ranjit, Adarsh and Saurabh. We are doing a project for SC subject code SC1062 at Holmes Institute, like it was in 2025. And we are doing the presentations on the topic Virgin Australia. As we want to help Virgin Australia. It's a big airlines in Australia. Let me tell you about Virgin Australia. A big airlines in Australia that flies to different parts of the country, within the domestic as well, like Sydney, Melbourne, Perth, and people use lots of service from Virgin Australia, and there are lots of problems we can fix. It's like making travel happy. Nice to meet you. This is about Virgin Australia. Virgin is a friendly airlines from Australia that makes people places. We have lots of posts like from Twitter's websites, and we got to know that Virgin has a rating just 1.8 out of 5. And there may be the lots of issues as well because of the late flights, and lots of people are reporting about lots bags, and we have made our 11 slide presentation that will show an issues and simple fixes about Virgin Australia. Virgin has a nice planes and flies to many cities, but people are so upset. We want to make it better for everyone's. People are complaining about Virgin Australia customer service as well. Next, our plan for Virgin is that we found big problems in those 40 posts that we have done the research. Good service makes people smile and returns, as everyone know about that, right? But just 1.8 rating makes people sleeps. If service is bad, they pick airlines like Qantas with on-time flights and alternatives. We help Virgins improve by being on time and kind. This will bring more flyers, and we can think Virgin can be the best in the future as well. That if we look after the problems and think about solving the problems. Lastly, why Virgins needs to be improved? That's the question. Bad service makes people sad, so they go to the other airlines. Late flights might miss a party, the important function, many things, and lots of bags means no toys. The important the, yeah, about 80% is don't like bad service. To fix this, Virgins can tell people about delays, train staffs to be nice, and give a small treat as a compensation. If they do, they won't lose customers and can grow. Someone smartly said, "Happy customer makes happy business." Now Sora will talk about other slides. Thank you.
Hi, sir, ma'am. It's me, Saurabh Pasnet. Good afternoon. I'm taking over now. Let's dive into the research we conducted. We looked at 40 online posts from 2024 to 2025 that we found on productreview.com.au, x.com, and Reddit. These posts really help us understand the customer experience from real people perspective, not just official report or internal feedback. A big takeaway was that this review revealed raw emotion, especially frustration, anger, and disappointment. This feeling often centered on flight delay, poor communication, and baggage issue. This shows us that customers aren't just unhappy with the service itself, but also with the version of response or sometimes fail to respond during this stressful situation. Understanding the crucial because this post highlight where Virgin service is falling short and what area need the most attention. If we ignore this voice, we risk losing even more customers to competitors. Speaking of competitors, let's talk about market. Virgin is in a top flight with Qantas. Right now, Qantas hold a 3.5 out of 5 rating on an average, while Virgin is in a sitting at 1.8 out of 5. There's a significant gap. So what does that mean? Well, in today's digital world, online review play a huge role in a customer decision making process. Whether they choose to book with Virgin or take their business elsewhere. A lower rating means that Virgin is losing customer trust, which could translate into fewer booking and declining revenue. So, to win back customer, Virgin need to improve its service, especially in the area that matter most timeliness, communication, and baggage handling. So when we fix this pain, pain point, we can start to rebuild trust and loyalty. In summary, that this research shows us that virgin challenges are real and pressing, but also fixable. By focusing on the emotion behind the complaint, we can prioritize the right solution. So, next, others will say more about the key finding and what we recommend the next move forward. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Adarsh and my student ID is DY29505 and now I'll be sharing the key findings from our research on customer complaints on Virgin Australia Airlines. So let's begin with one of the biggest issue, flight delay. About 33% of the complaint mention this, that many passengers are upset with flights being delayed or even cancelled with very short notice. One person on X.com said, flight cancelled in last minute. That kind of situations really affects people's schedules, like missing the important meetings, events, or connecting flights. Delay are major reasons why Virgin Australia has a low rating of 1.8 out of 5, and why many customers are switching to the Qantas and other airlines, which seems to have a better on-time performance. Another common issue is a poor communications, which makes up to about 25% of the complaints, and many passengers feel that Virgin doesn't provide enough clear and informative information. For example, a Reddit user said that gate was changed in the last minute without any notice, and now imagine being at the airport and waiting on one gate only to find out your plane is boarding somewhere else and no one told you. This can be a really frustrating and confusing. Poor communication add more stress during the delay and make people feel ignored, which then leads to the negative review and loss of trust. Virgin really needs to provide how and when they give updates to the passenger, and they really need to improve this, whether through text, email, or the airport, or the announcements. But here is also some positive feedbacks. Around 30% of the posts mentioned that staff were very helpful, friendly, and kind. For example, someone posted, crew on the VA711 was great. This kind of comment shows that Virgin's employees are doing something right. When the staff are kind and professionals, it makes a big difference. And even when the flights are delayed, Virgin can build on this by offering more training and the supports, so that every crew member can give passengers a great experience. So to wrap up, with the flight delay and the poor communications are a major problem, but strong and the friendly staff could help turn around the things. Next, my friend Ranjit will talk about the other issue we found and what we can do to improve. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Ranjit, and I'll be wrapping up our presentation with what we found and what we're recommending. Along with delays and poor communication, we also found issues with staff, behavior, and baggage handling. Some customers said comments like, the staff were rude and I just lost my bag and no one helped me out. This shows me clear gaps in customer service and baggage processes. Because of these problems, many customers losing trust in Virgin. That's not just bad for reputation, it's also bad for business. Here's what we suggest. For delays, we recommend real-time updates for passengers, just like the Qantas does. They have 3.5 out of 5 ratings, and part of that comes keeping customers informed when things go wrong. Next, for better communication, we suggest using SMS alerts. They're fast, direct, and can reduce confusion and frustration at the airport. To fix this staff issue, we recommend more training to help employees to be more polite and professional. At the moment, only 30% of staff are getting positive feedback, so clearly there is room to improve. For baggage complaints, we suggest upgrading the baggage tracking system to make it easier both staff and passenger find quick lost items. So, and finally, to keep unhappy customers coming back, we propose offering $50 voucher to those who have had a bad experience. This plan would cost around 550,000, but we estimate it could save up to 500,000 in customer retention. So we're asking the board to support this plan, and we believe it could help lift Virgin customer rating to 2.5 out of 5 by 2026. That's what all from us. I'm Ranjit speaking on behalf of Samir, Saurabh, others, and myself. Thanks for listening. We're happy to answer any questions. Thank you.